Hello, hello, hello. All right, now the time you've all been waiting for.
It
Let's get
is
into a
time.
little.
It is
You know
time.
what I'm saying? Spider Man.
Spider Man.
Spider
Spider
Man.
Man does whatever a spider can.
Hello. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir.
So, what is it? We did see this movie together. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I saw it for a second time. I don't know if you've seen it for a second time yet. Um, I know you
Brother,
did. I know you did. I know you
you
did.
you should know at this point. This
No, I know
man,
you did. I know
this
you did. I
man
know you did.
saying
I
it
know you
like he
did.
didn't see my story where I was like telling everybody. I'm like,
He's like, I
guys,
have
like
a
this is
problem.
this
I
is a
have a
problem I
problem.
have. Like I like it's the first weekend and I've already seen it 3 times.
That's
Like,
kind of wild. Wait, three? You saw three?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
no, that's.
didn't, bro.
I didn't
Okay,
realize you saw it three
so
times. That is kind of wild.
so you're saying we saw it together, right?
Yeah.
Literally later that day, I did
This one
my
I remember. This one I remember.
later that day I did my review,
Yeah.
and I get a text from the other homie who's like, "Oh, hey, like I know we were planning to see this on Sunday, but I can't now. But I can see it tonight if you want to come and see it with my girl." And I was like, I mean, I guess. I mean, I made a commitment and I'm going to honor it. A man's word is his bond, right?
Word is bond.
Word is bond.
Word is
So,
bond,
what did
baby.
I do? I finished editing the review for Spider-Man Brand New Day that I posted to my socials. Finished it, uploaded it, got in my car, drove to see the movie again, and didn't get out of that movie theater till like 2, 3 in the morning. That was a whole day excursion of just that day was just Spider-Man's day. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Spider Man's
It
Day.
was Spider-Man's day. And then literally 2 days later, my family were like, yeah, we're going to go see it today too if you're going to come with us.
Oh shit! Fire,
I'm
fire.
like, well, obviously I'm going to go see it with you guys if like you're all going to go see it and I'm not. You think you're all going to go see it and I'm not going to be there? Like, what are we doing
I'm a
here?
be there.
I'm gonna be there, you know. I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna see it. But yeah, I was walking to the AMC. I'm like, God, like this is Odyssey all over again. Like seeing the same movie
Did you see
three.
it in the? Did you see it in the same theater like every time?
No, so I
Uh,
saw it at the one AMC at Galleria, and then I saw it that later that same day at another AMC, kind of like it was like a Beach Cities like theater, something like
we
that.
went to the Santa Monica one.
No. It was the one that's on El Segundo Boulevard.
Santa Boulevard.
It's a relatively new theater that they opened up, and they have like a
Oh, you didn't go to AMC. You went to the one like actually like on like Rosecrans and shit.
yes, exactly.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Nice
yeah, yeah.
seats, nice seats.
Yeah, nice, very nice
So
seats.
yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, I'm
So
saying.
I went to that one, and then when I went to go see it with the family, we went to the Del Amo.
Was it like a Dolby showing or is it just regular? Cause
No, it was XL.
XL. Okay, I've never been to yeah, cause I know they don't have that many different like types in there.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
no, but they had XL
Yeah, yeah,
at
yeah.
the
Okay, fire, fire, fire. So
theater
yeah,
in
the
Del
beach
Amo.
cities. Yeah, yeah. Oh, at Del Amo. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about the
yeah.
beach cities
Oh,
one.
Beach Cities one, it was just
Just
normal,
regular, right? Okay,
regular.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
know
that was
they only
regular.
have regular, I think, screens. But from
Yeah,
what I
you know, but
remember.
the homie was like, I don't care what it is, like I gotta see this movie. Like
Ah,
I just
fair.
need it just needs to
Fair,
be
fair,
seen.
fair,
Where I'm
fair,
like,
fair, fair,
all
fair.
right, that's fine. I mean, I already saw it in Dolby, so it's fine with me. You know,
I already got blessed in
I've
highly favored.
first time experience was beautiful.
Yeah, that's all that matters. You
Yeah, yeah,
know.
exactly,
Facts, facts,
exactly.
facts. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I seen it twice. You seen it three times. Not bad. What is it? Yeah, first. I mean, yeah, first thoughts. I mean, uh, I would say movie was amazing. Movie was great. My one gripe, we could go gripes first, honestly.
Ooh, okay,
Get out the way.
okay.
My one big gripe immediately was that the best scenes that looked the like coolest and like the most cinematic, whatever, like the coolest like shots were CGI and you could tell.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. But at this point, you should know like that's just like a Marvel thing.
Yeah, but I'd rather it look a little more realistic
Mm.
in the CGI because like we're to a point in life where there's no reason why the CGI can't look less CGI like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like,
Mhm.
trick my brain a little bit. At the end of the day, I know I'm looking at CGI, but at least, like, don't make it easy for my brain to be like, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get
Like,
it.
when he's, like, laying down, like, on the steel pipe, and, it's, like, the backdrop, it's like, bruh, Come on,
And
man.
it's like we could have, like for that shot specifically, it's like we could have just done that in real life. We really could have, because like, Tom's all about doing the stunts on his own and doing like the crazy like flips and stuff like that. You're
All you gotta
telling
do is
me,
put a little
I'm
net
like,
below
you can't. I'm
him.
like, you can't tell me like you don't have him like laying down like with the coffee cup. I mean, but Marvel's gonna make things how they want to make it.
Or they could at least even it probably would have made it look even more real if they would have at least even shot it and then put it into like the green screen.
And just cut him like,
Exactly.
over it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm sure you just like completely computer digitalized it, whatever. And I was like, you could tell so quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even trying to see that it looks, all I'm thinking is, oh my God, it looks so nice. But also like, I can tell, brother, But like, those are like little things where it's like, you can't help it.
No, yeah, you can't help it, And Marvel, again, they clearly are very successful and are making enough money to where they're just gonna do things their own way.
They don't give a fuck.
No matter like who says anything about what.
Yeah, facts.
Practical effects, hey! CGI?
Yeah! All day.
We're gonna get people in the theaters anyways. It's Spider-Man.
Yeah, they'll be there.
Speaking of, box office going crazy.
Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh. They making all the what is it? Like all the other movies that even have like slightly like the best killing them.
I'm like this is like this is right behind Endgame in terms of box office already.
You know what I'm saying?
Movie's not even been out a week yet, and they're already like, oh, it's about to hit like that $1 billion mark, and everyone's like,
it's supposed to be the only Spider-Man to hit $1 billion, right?
Almost,
in the box office, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So just saying, of all the superheroes, we all know Spider-Man's the most popular one now.
Oh well, yeah. It's supposed to be the only superhero movie to do $1 billion in the box. Well, it's gonna be the only superhero movie to do $1 billion in the box office.
It's gonna be because like
that's what they said though.
Hitting that level already.
You know what I'm saying? Over Superman and Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
I'm a Flash guy, so like I don't like any of these are like my favorite character. They've butchered my favorite superhero, but
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's a hard one to deal with.
They haven't been doing DC justice lately. I just wanted to apologize in advance.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate it. It's a sad life I have to live. Being DC over Marvel is a sad life you have to live when it comes to the live action movies, bro. Jesus, it's like a knife in the back and the front.
You got to go to the cartoons or the comics at that point.
Bro, I'm telling you,
I'm literally saying it.
What is it? I mean, it makes you feel a little better that they like fully like wash Marvel in the like cartoon or like animated movie, like realm. But yeah, still it's still a sad day every day, Just yeah. All right, back to getting a little emotional.
No, I'm sorry. I do see a tear.
That's
crazy.
But yeah, for the most part, yeah, Spider-Man's like out of the water. I mean, definitely amazing. I would say John Bernthal, what is it? Punisher and Spider-Man together. I think that was the secret sauce right there.
Bro, like low key, like it wasn't even like the main focus of the movie, but that was one of the best parts. Because speaking of buddy cop dynamics, like talk about a buddy cop dynamic with these two.
Bro.
Frank! Do not kill her! Don't start with that soft serve bullshit again. I'm gonna do things my way. Just go. Just go.
Stay 33 feet away. Didn't at all.
Doesn't listen.
Is that my gun?
Yeah.
Crying, bro.
Every time those two were on screen, like together and like bouncing back and forth off of each other,
bro,
comedy gold.
Bro, I'm telling you,
I would have watched the whole movie on that alone.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like dead ass. Even when he starts, you know what I'm saying, and John Bernthal having just like a little like bit of like what is it, like fun with it when he's like, bro, like, I already saved your life. Oh, you still on that? Whatever. He's like, oh, I'm gonna take the gun. And he just picks up another one. He's like, ah.
yeah, exactly.
You're like, okay, bet.
And then when he's swinging away, go home, Frank.
Yeah. He's like, I swear I'm gonna kill that kid.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then, well,
mother.
And then by the end of the movie, well, we'll get to that.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
And if y'all didn't know at this point, spoilers galore.
Yeah. Spoilers coming up.
But, I mean, some of it was a little bit dropped, but like nothing too crazy yet. But
Yeah, what is it? Spoilers coming up. If you want to watch our our ranking of all the Spider-Man movies, skip to the end. You'll see where that is. But yeah, spoilers coming ahead. So if you haven't seen it, pause it, go see the movie, come back later. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, sorry, I just feel the need to do that with like the newer Marvel movies.
No, no, no,
You
no, no.
never
You're
know.
right. You're right. Let's drop it on the head. Now that shot when Spider-Man almost died. Yeah,
He wanted to get that. He said, "Out the gate."
Yeah. If you're still here,
bro.
Fuck you. I'm joking. You didn't listen, goddammit.
We gave you a warning and you still kept going. So you know what? Spider-Man got shot and almost died. People, they had me going in that theater. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "You telling me you signed Tom on to come in Secret Wars and you gonna kill him?"
Yeah, bro. It was like it felt like PTSD from Infinity War, bro. Like on God, bro. That shit, that is one of the biggest reasons why I was like, breathe.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. They did. I'm genuinely like they had me going for a second, and it was funny because one of our homies that came with us to see it, one of their theories was either him or MJ was gonna die in this movie. And I was like, well, they can't kill him because he's going to be in Secret Wars, and this is already a known thing.
Yeah, facts.
But then when he got shot and he fell on the ground, I was like, are they actually going to do this? I was like, are they going to follow through with this? And this is why this is the last Spider-Man movie?
Yeah.
But then they brought him to the hospital, and I was like, okay, okay. So
they showed off Jean Grey's new powers and stuff like that.
I'm like, they're still gonna keep him in Secret Wars as him.
Yeah,
not like an alternate
facts.
type of him. Because
Exactly.
like I did start to think that like, oh, can we have like a different like Tom Holland Spider-Man in Secret? But I was like, no.
Yeah.
It's gonna be him. Thank the Lord, because that
Thank the Lord.
that would have been a very interesting turn.
Yeah.
For specifically this franchise, especially if they're saying that they potentially want to do more.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He said he was like, as long as they want me, like they can have me.
Which great, by the way, because for a while he said that this one might be his last one, like, and he was like really leaning in on that. But then when he came out and he said, if they want to keep me going, like, then I'll keep going.
I think
it felt good to hear him say that, because I think the plan for them now is to make 2 more movies.
Which makes sense.
For Marvel.
I think because of the Odyssey, it's probably the biggest reason why he like came back and was like, all right, maybe I'll like keep going with it, because one, the Zendaya, him and Zendaya like dating or whatever, I feel like that helps too. So he's like, all right, we can still work together, blah blah blah, like this is cool. But also I think it was more to that, like, he was scared to be like just put into that role of like almost like a Tobey Maguire, where no one really because we know he's a great actor, but he hasn't gotten really like his due shine in a lot of other movies because of the Spider-Man. And so I feel like he didn't want to get into that, into that little niche and role of like being like, damn, like they're not really giving me big roles unless it's Spider-Man, and even the big roles I do, like, they're not really being seen, or people aren't really taking them seriously or whatever. And I feel like after the Odyssey came out, it's finally like his one big, movie that has nothing to do with the MCU or whatever, where he's like, oh, okay, like, all right, I finally have done something that's, not, having to do anything with that, and I can still do this. And so I feel like that was the first like aha moment for him.
And he did great in both those movies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was definitely his aha moment, being like, okay, maybe I can still do this.
Maybe I can keep playing the character and still do other movies.
You know what I'm saying? People are still taking me seriously. People are still giving me good roles or whatever, and I'm doing, because like before he did a lot of other starring roles, but it was never anything close to this. On top of only sometimes they were released on streaming services or different stuff like that, and he wasn't really getting like those bigs. You know what I'm saying? But also he was dealing with all the doomsdays, and well, not the doomsdays, but little doomsday, but like more like, you know what I'm saying, like more like Infinity War, and then like Endgame and all that other stuff after. So yeah, but yeah, I am like happy for him that he's all right, we're gonna stay.
And since we're speaking about Tom and like him like in this movie, like this is easily, and I've said it before already, and in my mini review of this movie, this is his best performance as the character.
Oh, 100,000%.
He this is the best that he's ever been as both Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
100,000%.
And it's not like he didn't do good in the other movies, especially like saying that like about that like him in No Way Home, like that performance is still like amazing, but it's almost like he took that performance that was already incredible in No Way Home and just amped it up in this movie and really like brought a lot more of the original feeling of the character in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of my biggest glowing how do you say positives
Okay.
of the movie is finally it's Spider-Man again. This is all I've ever wanted in life and everything. It's literally Spider-Man again. And what I mean is like it's not just like him being like Iron Man Jr. or like being just like a small part of like the MCU. It's like this is him as like the original Spider-Man character from the comics on his own, taking down the villains. You know, like because like even though like you've got like and I've said like yeah there's still some MCU parts of the movie, like they got like the new Black Widow and they got Hulk in this movie, but the thing is that they don't detract from the fact that he's in this movie doing everything on his own.
Facts.
And the feeling of this movie, I felt like I was watching like one of Toby or Andrew's movies of like him doing stuff on his own, fighting one villain, like really honing in on like this specific story of just the one villain.
Felt like a real Spider-Man movie, not a Marvel's Spider-Man movie.
Exactly. Even though there's definitely like Hulk being in the movie and the Black Widow being in the movie and like a lot of like the CGI stuff in the movie.
Some of that's true.
It's still very. This is still very much an MCU Marvel movie, but the feeling and the vibe and the way that the story went in the movie, I'm like, it feels more like an original Spider-Man.
Exactly.
And I love that about it. It's the biggest positive of this movie, and I think it's why it's doing so well.
Yeah, that's true. And also, what is it? I think one thing to piggyback off that was I think if this wasn't a Marvel Spider-Man movie, like just the trilogy before this and everything like that, I think he would have honed in on being a true Spider-Man earlier. But I think because of it being a Marvel movie, it took a little longer for them to have him come into his own to be, you know, or like to make that feeling of the real Spider-Man character come to life, you know? And then the other thing I wanted to say was Florence Pugh, bro. She was, for me, I don't know how you feel, but like, bro, like probably some of my favorite parts of the movie. Like, she's becoming damn near like a better Black Widow when it comes to just a personality than Scarlett Johansson, bro.
Easily.
Holy shit.
I gotta tell you, she's probably my favorite newest addition that they've added to the Marvel, like, new Marvel cast as a whole.
Bro.
Because it's like, I love, like, I love all the other characters or whatever, you know what I mean? But, like, her as, like, a new character, like, in this franchise, like, relatively new, is, like, everything that she's in, she's amazing.
Yeah. We were even talking about this when, was it when we saw, when Thunderbolts came out, and we were talking about how, like, that opening scene with her and her little depressive thing or whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's the best part. Like, her just being
her in that movie was the best part of that movie. And honestly, it's what made that movie good.
Exactly.
Like, she is the standout when it comes to, like, the new cast of the MCU people, because it's like everybody has been saying like, yeah, we don't rock with the new Cap or like this or that, but like I haven't heard anybody say that they don't rock with the new Black Widow.
Oh, bro.
If anything, people rock with her more than Scarlett Johansson, just in terms of personality.
Facts. I mean, Scarlett Johansson with the, you know, the fighting alone and the fact that she's just so bad. Like, I mean, those two together, just like a bad bitch, like who got moves like that. I mean, you know. It's hard not to like Scarlett Johansson. She has some nice one-liners, whatever. Great actress in general. But yeah, like, Florence Pugh be killing it. Like, I'm just like, bro, like the small amount of screen time that she had and how well she did with that was monumental. I'm saying?
Oh,
Yo,
yeah,
yo,
100%.
what y'all do? And she's
And
still
she's
bad.
still bad.
She's still bad. You know what I'm saying?
She's still
What
bad.
what
Come on,
what
she's
what
the
you're
Lady
dealing
Scarjo's
with
sister.
is small potatoes, and what I deal with big potatoes.
What does VMAX mean? Could be military codes, could be launch
I don't know.
codes.
Look, this is.
It's a
I don't
small
know.
potato.
Look. This is small baby potatoes. You know, that's what you deal with. When you deal
He
with
over it
big
with
potatoes.
the Avengers,
Yeah,
the big potato.
yeah.
Or,
That man
I'm
has
just so happy
friends.
to
It's
see
so
that a sad
funny,
man
bro.
has friends.
So
Oh,
funny.
bro, she's
She
awesome.
goes, oh hello, oh
Every
who are you?
second she has
Who are
on
you?
screen.
He has friends now. She's a bye
Yeah.
Spider-Man. You know.
Yeah. That or it's just says maybe that's why you're so sad.
Little
Sad,
bit.
little bit. It's like
So,
every second
bro,
she's
I'm
on
telling
screen,
you,
she
take
just
it closer.
commands
Take it-
presence.
You know.
What a way to start.
Take
by the
off.
way.
I gotta just walk
What a
in.
way to start,
What
by the way.
fuck? He's like,
Everyone was talking about,
And everyone was talking about Tom Holland and Florence Pugh have a nude
My man's in
scene
underwear.
together. I'm like,
yeah.
"Where's an underwear?"
Bro, it would have been hilarious if he's
look
really
out,
nude,
like,
bro. That would have been hilarious if you just
It
see
would
booty
be
cheeks
way
and he like gets
funnier.
down.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? I'd have been dying laughing.
yeah,
Because he would have
dude.
been, it would have made more
That would've
sense
been
of how uncomfortable he was. He's like, and just that, and just the mask.
No, if he came out
Yeah,
with
yeah,
underwear,
yeah, yeah, facts. And then he like takes it off in the water or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been fire. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, fair.
Come on
fair,
now.
fair.
And then
Hey,
the
Marvel,
feet coming
take
up,
note.
bro, and then and her just being like,
Bro,
sorry.
God, dude.
she was just like,
What are
yeah,
you
so.
doing? What are you
Oh,
doing?
sorry. So what the fuck?
her and John Bernthal.
Yeah, her with the comedy, her and John Bernthal with the comedy in this movie,
So great.
Chef's
spectacular.
kiss.
So great. Like the two of them were so great with the comedy that, like, in a way, it kind of like overshadowed the
Facts,
comedy
facts,
with
facts.
some of Spider-Man's quips.
Yeah.
Even though his quips were great and I loved it,
Oh,
especially
yeah,
the whole
yeah,
stretching
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like that part is just jokes. Love that part. But like aside from that, like they were just hilarious, like in this movie, and like really added more to the comedic nature of just
The thing
entire
that makes me
movie. And
sad
I
is
thought that was
if it wasn't Marvel who's doing Spider-Man, I feel like his comedy aspect on the quips and stuff probably be a little better. I'm saying just because, you know, it would just be like
100%.
more Spider-Man-esque, because I feel like Spider-Man, when it comes to how he's like portrayed, like in the comics and stuff like that, he's almost like one step below how Deadpool is, with like how out of left field and
I was
just
gonna
like,
say,
you
yeah.
know, wild he is with just like what he says and everything like that. He's like slightly more family friendly, but like a little less than Deadpool, not too far off, but just a little less, where he's a little more family friendly, but it's still super hilarious. So I feel like, yeah, they missed that, but at the same time, like the quips are good enough where you're like, okay, we're here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what is it? I will say
No, 100%
my
agree.
what is it? Probably one of the just dagger moments, which made me sad because I saw it coming. Was when they do the twist of him kissing MJ, but it's really Jean Grey.
Oh, bro, when I tell you that scene.
Oh, bro, when I tell you that scene,
Yeah, because
First time I
it
saw
made me
it,
sad because I
had me
really like
shook.
saw it coming, and I was like, damn, bro. Like, I was like, I shouldn't have been thinking so much. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw it, and then deadass by the time, what is it? Once he started talking to her, and she's like, and she starts saying stuff, and then he's like kind of on the edge, and he's like, what? Whatever. I was like, watch it be her, bro. And then literally, like, they come in, she gives him a kiss, and she. Yeah. And then literally, like, they come in, she gives him a kiss. Hug her, Peter. I said, damn, I was right. You know what I'm saying? It still hurt, but like I was like, damn, like, I wish like I really didn't see it coming at all. But yeah, no, that shit was, yeah, that like that scene in general just dagger to the heart, bro.
that scene is and again, going back to Tom's performance, like that scene had
during that moment.
on a roll
He, like, is hugging her,
during
you
that
see,
moment.
the tears
Like
in his eye.
when he like is hugging her.
Even
you see,
bro,
like,
even
the tears
Zendaya's
in his eye. I'm like,
her
dang,
pretending-
bro. Like,
even Zendaya.
wow.
Bro.
Well, her pretending to be possessed as like as a Jean was like, and like how you could
Yeah.
see like this is very much Jean's
That was fire.
personality through that performance.
Bro.
Kind of crazy too. Like
Next
just the whole
level,
acting on that
bro.
scene was just like next level.
Come on, Peter.
Next
Tucker.
level when it came
I know
to
you've
that.
been waiting for this. I said, you bitch. I said, I'd kill you myself. I swear, bro. I swear.
Let me at her. Let me through the screen. And then when he said when he said you're
bro,
a
I felt
monster,
this.
I'm like, you can say a little bit
I
more
felt
than
that in, like,
that.
my loins, bro.
Oh man.
Like, oh my god.
Oh, bro. Oh man.
Yeah.
They just gotta make Peter Parker's life terrible. don't they? Yes. That's what we love. That's what we love. But I do want to piggyback off of what you said about that, you predicting that. I hate to talk about gripes with the movie, but I will say is that as much as I love the feel of this story and how it felt like Spider-Man, a lot of the twists or like the big story moments that happen in this movie, I'm right there with you in that I predicted all of that. I predicted almost all the big moments that happen in this movie.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. I mean,
The damage control
yeah,
guy.
the
Literally, the moment,
villain, bro.
the moment I met them, I'm
Villain,
like,
bro,
these are,
immediately.
I'm like, they're
I
giving
believe
bad
not
guy vibes.
one word, my
They're
man.
giving bad guy vibes.
One word my
immediately.
man said, really.
And
Like,
then-
dead ass, after they had the conversation, maybe midway through the conversation to the end of it, when he left, I was like, oh yeah, bad guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Easily.
100%. I'm like, you give me
Yeah,
bad guy
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I'm like, you're giving me bad guy vibes easily, and I'm like, those guys. I'm like,
facts.
yeah, Jean Grey was kind of
Yeah.
like the antagonist of the movie, but like, those guys were the real bad guys. They caused everything. Also, number 2 point. I knew
Fair.
that they were going to
Fair,
make
fair,
Jean
fair.
Grey a good guy by the end of the movie.
Like that's what they were gonna be
That was that.
Yeah.
It just felt like that's what they were going to be doing with her character. Especially like you cast someone like
facts.
Sadie Sink to play her, you know that you're going to bring her back. Like you can't cast someone in like you can't take someone that's like a major casting like AAA actress and have them not come back. You know what I mean? So that felt pretty predictable, and you know, just a lot of the way that the story went.
I think just
I was
because
like,
knowing
yeah, I
like
call that. Yeah, I call
that
that. I call that.
X-Men are going to be part of what is it, the Avengers movies, I was like, there's no way she ends bad. That was my thought process.
Yeah, but I mean, even
How they get there, who knows? But like, yeah, I was like, there's no way.
Yeah,
that,
but I mean,
she
even-
technically ends bad. You know what I'm saying?
even me not knowing about too much about like the X-Men comics and stuff.
Even me not
Yeah.
knowing about too much about like the X-Men comics and stuff like that, I like knew like from like the casting of her and like the way that they were portraying her character, I'm like, not only is she gonna come back, but she's definitely gonna be a good guy and like
Yeah.
somehow join like the Avengers in some way, shape, or form. I'm like, there's no way like you're just gonna have her just be in this movie just as a bad guy.
Fair,
Like,
fair, fair.
I just got that feeling immediately from her character.
Yeah.
I knew
Uh,
tragic backstory.
I don't know how much of a hot take this is. I don't know if I really like Sadie Sink's acting. I just it doesn't hit for me.
Really?
Yeah, I always like had like a vibe with Stranger Things and stuff like that. Whatever. Like I didn't like it was there. It was cool, but no.
He doesn't
I've
like
watched all
horror,
Stranger Things, man.
guys.
Don't-
Give
you
him
know,
a
I'm
give
here
him a
with
chance.
But that has nothing to do with it. This is, you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
he
Like
doesn't
nothing
like
to do.
horror.
Fair. But like her acting on that is cool.
It is a horror
You know what I'm saying?
show.
It's, I'm saying it's not bad at all. But also I think there's a different
Yeah.
there's a different bar for just a TV show in general versus like a movie. I feel like when I'm like watching acting in general. Does that make sense? But I don't know what it was. It just felt. It just didn't feel like I didn't feel anything when I saw her act.
I really liked her.
That's why I don't know. Like I don't know what it is.
I
I'm
really
trying.
liked her.
For me though, like
That's why I don't know. Like, I
That-
don't know what it is. I'm trying.
For me though, like I really liked her. I see what you maybe could say like early on, like when she's trying to be like threatening or menacing.
Yeah.
Like maybe you're not like fully feeling that like when you fully meet her. But when we started getting to like the backstory of her, and then like we saw the especially the scene, I think that really showed me that like, oh, I really like her in this role was the
Yeah.
Aunt May scene.
That scene she was doing
When she's sitting on the
great
bed
job.
and like
Yeah.
talking to Aunt May. That scene she was doing a
the scene where
great
she's
job
threatening the
with the
damage
character.
control
And
guys.
the scene
Yeah,
where she's
fair,
threatening
fair.
the damage control guys. And
like,
she's
damn,
she's
I
got him in the
believe
chair
you.
and she's like, I'm gonna kill him, I'm
I
I'm like,
believe
damn,
you.
like I believe you.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, I believe you when you say you're gonna kill. Like that. Like she does a great job. And I'm gonna say this more when I talk about
Yeah.
more spoilers eventually for this movie. But she does a great job at like playing a character that has like these crazy threatening powers, but she
Okay.
adds a vulnerability
She
to
had
the
such
character.
a great vulnerability to character.
She had such a great vulnerability to the character to where you're like, oh, like you think that she's like supposed to be like this big
Yeah,
threat, but
yeah.
in reality she's just a broken human being.
So I don't
You know, and she did a great job of portraying that aspect of the character. So I don't know if there's any differences between her in this movie
I
and the
mean-
comic when it comes to that, and that's maybe where the disconnect is happening.
I mean,
But I think that with what she
yeah.
was
I mean,
given
yeah.
in this movie,
I think for the most
she
part,
did really just
I think how she was coming about it, yeah, it pretty well. I would say, yeah, because the whole point of like Jean is like, she is like one of the most powerful mutants or just like superheroes in general, in just like whatever universe she's in. You know what I'm saying? Like she's literally supposed to, in like, you know, in the totality of everything, she's literally supposed to be Professor X on fucking steroids, you know? And so whenever she gets there, and with that, it just comes with a lot of mental strain, and it's always her going back and forth of kind of being a good guy and a bad guy, but also like it's a big like mental war is usually how they portray it when it comes to like the comic side. But so yeah, like yes, I don't know what it was. Like I'm watching and I was just like, I don't know, man. It's just
I don't know what it was. Like
I'm not feeling it.
watching and I was
You know?
I don't know.
So like
I'm not feeling it. You know?
granted,
So,
she
like-
didn't do terrible. I just like there's like
She
a
didn't do terrible.
like a
I just,
meter,
like,
and
there
her
was,
meter
like-
was a little lower
was,
than
like,
like me watching some of the other actors act.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's just because this is like one of the bigger movies she's been a part of, whatever, and she's got to like, you know.
One of the bigger movies she's been a part of, whatever.
Oh,
and
well,
she's
yeah, 100%.
this
But
might be just as big as Stranger Things at this
Oh,
point.
well, yeah, 100%. But
I'm like, she's in a Spider-Man.
yeah,
movie.
facts.
Like, that's
And so I'm like,
a
maybe
little
there's
bit
just like
more- slightly bigger
um,
than Stranger Things.
she's got to get
Just a
used to
little
it or whatever.
bit.
But yeah, I don't know. It was something that I don't. Maybe they didn't take the best takes. I don't know. You know, but yeah, it did, like there was just certain scenes because I do agree like some of the ending scenes like okay yeah
I don't
you're
know.
you're,
I
you're
really
not
like
out
it.
of it. But some of the like couple scenes that they showed her in, I was like, that's kind of it took me like out of the movie like that much, not a lot, but like just that much where I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like cool. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it was, but maybe it was that little of I wanted her to feel more
I don't know what it was.
sure,
Maybe that
and she
was-
had a
maybe it
little
was
like
that little of I wanted
unsureness
her
to her, but maybe
feel
that was like
more
part of what they wanted her to do.
I think
she
they
had
were
a
trying to
little,
lean
like,
more on the unsureness
to her, but
aspect
that was
of it.
like part of what they.
Because
Yeah.
they wanna make it
I
seem
think
like,
they were
mean,
trying to
well,
lean
she's
more on the
technically still
unsureness
supposed to
aspect
be
about her.
Well, that and
Because
like
they want to
she's
make it
not.
seem like well, she's technically still supposed to be just a kid,
Well,
or like a
that
like a
and, like,
like
Yeah.
a teenager, like maybe like maybe
That-
she's like 18 or like something, maybe like a little bit younger, like 19 or something like that. So I think they might have been leaning on the fact that she's a bit younger, which
Doesn't know her
leans into
powers
the
all
more,
like that,
They're
yeah.
trying to make her more
Facts.
unsure because she's just a kid, trying to find her sister, trying to get used to her powers, and then when she finds out her sister's dead,
Oh,
that she's
100%,
doing the
100%.
kid emotional thing of like, I gotta kill the people who are responsible for that immediately. You know, so I think that her leaning
Yeah,
into the
yeah,
more
yeah.
unsureness of her character, I think actually worked more than it detracted.
Yeah.
But you know, I can also see
Yeah.
where you're coming from in that maybe
I
you
think just
wanted her
how
to
it
be a
came
little
off,
bit
it
more
just didn't
confident
feel like the
in
acting was there,
certain
but it was like
parts
maybe
of
it
the
was just
scene.
because of how they wanted her portrayed. It felt weird, but that was like one thing I remember I was watching. I was like, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't want to be a hater because it's not like I don't fuck with her as a, you know what I'm saying? Like, know what I'm saying? Because you know how some people are like, I just don't like that actor. Whoa, what up? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, it's not that. I was just like, damn, like, it wasn't moving. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like,
I think she did a good job keeping up with it.
yeah. I think also one thing I didn't like was I feel
I
like
think
they
she did a
should
good job
have
keeping up with
left
it.
her. What is it? I think they should have left her face more anonymous for longer in the movie. But I felt like obviously they had to show her face sometimes so he could find her.
But I felt like obviously they had to show her face.
Yeah, I just felt like this she should have been
I feel
anonymous
like
like
they kept her
this much
anonymous
longer.
for a good
You know what I'm
amount
saying?
of time.
Just for that
Yeah, I
scene
just felt like
in the
this
car.
should have been.
Yeah, I just felt like they shouldn't have showed her face in that car,
Maybe
bro.
like
You know how,
just for
like,
that
they,
scene
they
in the
had her face
car.
blacked out.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
just felt
keep
like
her-
they shouldn't have
'cause,
shown
like,
her
you-
face in that car, bro.
You know how like
I just
they,
felt like
they
we're
had her
in the
face
dark
blacked
already,
out
and
when
y'all
she
are
was
doing
going to
your
the party,
best
like,
to
maybe
make sure
keep
you
it
can see
that
her
way
face. Like, what are we
still.
doing?
I just felt like we're in the dark already, and
And
y'all
then-
are doing your best to make sure you can see her face.
And then maybe like when he
You know what I'm
scans her, like
saying?
we finally see
Yeah,
her
like I was
face,
just like
in,
I
the
feel like
articles,
you're
like, when the
trying
raindrop
to be
happens.
you're trying to
I
be
can see
anonymous.
that.
You're trying to make sure he doesn't see you. There's no way you're that dumb where you're looking at him through the like the car window. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? I don't know. In my head, and then on top of that, I don't know. I felt like they were trying to give that anonymous vibe where you're like, I don't know who this is yet. I don't know who this is yet, and they just kind of revealed her face maybe too quick.
Yeah, and they,
You know?
they've been trying to keep that anonymous vibe all the way down to the press.
Yeah,
All
but
the way down to the
Yeah,
But,
they've been trying to
what
keep
is
that
it?
anonymous vibe all the way down to the
what's
press.
his name?
All the way down to the press
Yeah.
for this movie.
Why am I blanking on the artist? He spoiled it at the Steve Lacy spoiled it at fucking the premiere and shit.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was so
Steve
funny,
That was
bro.
so
You know what
funny.
I'm saying?
Dude, it's like, I felt like
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was so funny because it's like I think he might have felt like that it might have come out like after the premiere or like after like the movie's out, but like the fact that happened was just like pretty crazy. Oh, and also I just gotta say that last handshake at the end that my boy did with the GOAT. Amazing. Love the way that the movie ended with that note, and that even though
Peter.
yeah, and that even though he didn't end up getting MJ back as like earlier in the movie, like I already know, he wasn't able to fully get her back. It's like she knows that they had a relationship in the past or whatever, but like she can't.
I don't love you.
Exactly.
I don't have those memories.
I don't know you.
Can you take me home?
Yeah, it's so crazy. That's such a wild thing to happen to where
I'm telling you, bro. That's sad.
she says that and then like right after that is like, I don't have a ride. Can you take me home?
By the way, can you swing me back?
That's the most it's like when a girl dumps you, but she's like, "Oh, but like, can you still take me home after this date is done?" It's like, bro, like it's the exact
How
same
am I
kind of
supposed to like
vibe.
And he's just, your friend. He's like, yeah, sure.
You're just like,
Sure.
yeah, okay.
I will say that part made me sad, but the one that made me even sadder with that is him swinging. Like, this is to get into the we'll get back to the handshake, but like literally one of the best scenes, but you could tell the CGI a little better of the scene I liked, but literally when he leaves the party and he's just swinging in the rain.
Oh,
I'm swinging in the rain. I'm swinging. You know what I'm saying?
But I love the party scene.
Oh yeah, the party scene was amazing.
I'm a loser, babe. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do you wanna tear my heart out? Love me some good
Bro,
Tame,
when
brother.
when that came on, literally I mean, I like Tame, but him and our other homie are like Tame, like super glazers is the best way to say it. And so literally
A little bit of an interesting statement there, but okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll
I would have preferred super fans.
I'll
but
allow it.
I would have preferred super fans, but super glazers. I'm like, there's a little bit of a
Hey
connotation
yo,
there.
hey yo. But yeah, dead ass. So it's like once that came on, I literally looked a little bit, and literally both of them were like, And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. We were
That was
so
like-
tight. We were so tight with that.
That was-
Tight. Yeah.
It was dope though. It was dope though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, that swinging like in the rain and how sad he was, like I felt exactly how sad he was. I was like, damn, bro, like don't tell me I'm about to tear up with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, jeez, you know? Because, like, he just swinging, all sad, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, like, pouring rain. And he's just like... And then literally you have him, like, falling. Like, that was a dope-ass shot when he's just falling, like, fully just down. And he's just like, all right, I won't kill myself. And he turns and he finally, like, swings again. Like, oh, bro, like, I felt every moment of that.
Yeah.
Oh. But in general, yeah, that what is it? That handshake,
Bro.
just,
Like, I was like, finally, a little bit of happiness.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. And a lot of people have so many theories as to, like, oh, like, well, the reason why he remembers is because, like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, like, at the end of the day, like, it doesn't really, like, fully matter, like, what the reason is, because they're going to eventually address at some point why he remembers. If you're asking what I think it's because he's part magic.
oh my gosh,
Because,
that's
like,
hella funny.
they literally lean into that so much in No Way Home. And it's like the
How he
whole,
could do
like,
it,
Dr.
yeah.
Spell's strange thing of making people forget is literally a magic thing. And so I think that, like, maybe that little bit of magic in him just kind of, like, broke the spell a little bit. Because, like, even by the end of the movie, MJ still doesn't remember who he is.
Yeah, facts.
Like, if
facts.
she did, like, she would have gone straight to him and been like, yeah, I remember who you are now. We can be in love again. You know what I mean? Like,
we can be in love again.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's fine.
yeah, just like that. You know what I mean? But the fact that, like, he got it, I'm like, it's probably because he's part magic.
Maybe I just thought it was just like he had the muscle memory for it or whatever.
Well, that too. I think
You know what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
mixture of those two things.
Yeah,
It's the muscle memory and he's part magic.
'Cause
I think it's that.
Because some people were like, well, he said Peter, so like he remembered or whatever. And I was like, no, dumbass. Like he just was like, oh, MJ literally said
Spider-Man's name is Peter?
So like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, Pete. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's
it could be that. That could
I feel
be
like
the
that's
case.
what that was.
But I don't know. I feel like with the muscle memory thing, I feel like he kind of maybe has like maybe he doesn't fully have his memories back, but maybe he has like a I think I might know you kind of thing. It's like when you recognize someone like from high school that you haven't seen in a few years, and you're like, I think I know you.
Maynard?
Maybe. You know?
The dumbest
You know what I
fucking
mean?
name
But-
on the Maynard. Oh my god. Mr. Nerd.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But yeah, that handshake at the end.
Yeah, it was fire. That was a great.
That made me feel good.
Yeah, it was a great like cherry on top. I think is the best way to explain it.
Oh, 100%.
And
100%.
then the edging that they did for the credits right after. You know what I'm saying? They was really playing with you in the credits though.
No,
like,
they were.
That's
They were.
funny, bro.
Well, they know. They just know that the Marvel people are going to stay all the way to the end because they already know that we know that there's going to be a post-credits.
And they're literally like, not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, here it comes. Wait, just joking. Just joking.
We got to
just
mention
joking.
Columbia. We got to mention Pascal Picture. We got to mention
Because
everybody.
no regular credits thing is gonna literally have that big of a gift for some of the stuff. Killed me, bro.
Bro, and it's the fact that like our homie was sitting next to us was like, oh, I think it's done now.
Yeah, exactly.
And it just kept going.
He's like, what the fuck? And we're like, I'm dying over here, bro.
We're just
And I was like, come
oh,
on, be
man,
patient, be
yeah.
patient.
They really want to like edge us all out when it
Exactly.
comes to that. It's
And the best
crazy.
part of what is it? Our homie being like, what is it? Oh yeah, like I heard this is gonna be like the craziest. I heard this is gonna be the craziest post-credit scene.
Bro.
I hear this is the best, craziest post-credit scene in all of the MCU.
Yeah. And then we get it, and it's like 2 seconds.
Dylan goes, I think they kind of rage baited you there, my boy.
It was 2 seconds of like the Spidey tracker just being like, another Spider-Man's in the vicinity, which we already knew was probably gonna be the case in that either Toby or Andrew is coming back for like the Avengers. A lot of people are saying it's Toby because of a leaked script or whatever.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like if it happens, it happens, and we get confirmation of that. You know, it's like you were saying, like I'm not like super into the theories, I'll listen to them and I'll be like, maybe it's that, just so that I can maybe have some prediction or some feel for what they're gonna go for.
Yeah.
But I'm not like super like into it where like every day I'm like trying to find new information on like the theories or like looking through the comics or looking through XYZ. Like
I ain't got enough time on my hands.
Yeah, that's just not for me, at least.
Facts.
It used to be maybe for me like maybe a few years back, but now I'm just like, I've reached the point where I'm like, if it happens and it's amazing, you know, and then if it doesn't happen,
it's amazing.
And if it doesn't happen and something else more amazing happens, then that's cool too.
That's fair.
You know, I've just reached that point. But yeah, the whole thing with the Spidey tracker post cut scene.
Bro, he was turned and then he was livid. He was so excited and then he was pissed. He was like, that's it? And I was like, hey man, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I think they was fucking with
Literally,
you.
the whole internet was definitely trolling on that. And then by the time we realized that, we were all like, well, we got to keep adding to it at that point.
Yeah,
it's like, if the post credits wasn't going to be amazing, it was funny because you posted your story, like what we were talking about the post credits. We were like, oh, best post credit scene that MCU has put out ever. We're just like, we gotta keep it going for the people who haven't seen it yet. We gotta keep it going.
If they got Kyle, we can get somebody else.
Yeah,
So,
easily can get someone else.
me?
I know someone out there was like, man, what the heck? I know someone out there.
What the fuck is this? Is it?
Yeah, best post credit scene, my ass.
That's it, bro?
Yeah.
Especially how long you gotta sit there and wait. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to go to the bathroom.
They knew what they was doing.
Exactly.
Evil people. They knew what they was doing.
But yeah, what is it? Anything else you have to say about the movie?
All right, so I think final thoughts for me in regards to this movie. I'll just give like an overall, like general, like this is what I thought about the movie. I thought that it was definitely one of the best Spider-Man movies that we've gotten in recent times. Easily Tom's best take on the character. Easily top 2 of his movies. Hands down.
All right.
And definitely one of the upper echelon Spider-Man movies that we've ever gotten.
Fair.
Do I think it's the best Spider-Man movie that we've gotten? No, I don't. However, that doesn't mean that the movie isn't like another spectacular one, because it is.
Spectacular Spider-Man. Spectacular
Spider-Man.
Tough.
But
Shout out Drake Bell.
Definitely one of the better Spider-Man movies, easily.
Yeah.
Glorious return to how the character originally was in the comics as well. That was the other thing I wanted to put in there.
Okay.
Glorious return to how.
Glorious return.
It was glorious. Yes, indeed. It was glorious. So, very big fan of the movie.
Okay, bet. I was gonna say one other thing. The Hulk Spider-Man Punisher scene.
Oh.
Like that fight was immaculate. You know what I'm saying?
I got to do it again. Shout out Destin Daniel Cretton, bro. He made some great action scenes. They're some of the best.
Kind of killed, bro.
In Marvel.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of the best.
Kind of killed, bro. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
of the best.
Like, oh my gosh, when it comes to like that slow mo of him sliding under, just shooting at him, bro. And like I was like, why are you screaming so much? He was trying to be just as big as the Hulk because he was scared or whatever the hell he was saying. So right when he came, he was just, I was like, Jesus Christ! Like,
and then when Spider-Man, when he came to save him, he was like, here, this is out of your pay grade, Frank. You're fighting the Hulk.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh shit! Again, the buddy cop
bro, I'm
dynamic,
telling you,
crazy.
Are you? Is this because? Are you just saying that because you're scared to fight a Hulk? Maybe.
A little bit.
I think so.
A little.
He's like, all right, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
And then when Sadie takes him over, she goes, whoa, this guy's got his shit.
Bro, that shit had me crying. She was like, God damn. Because you're like, what is she talking about the first time? And she's like, this guy got issues, bro.
Yeah.
And we were like, I know.
Yeah.
We're all like,
yes, ma'am.
We know.
You are correct.
Exactly. But yeah, that shot of him, running around, like pretty much doing like a little like spiral in the hallway when like Hulk's running after him. Amazing shot.
Oh yeah.
Him like going through all the different windows, kind of tying him down, and then literally seeing how Hulk's holding on, and then panning out to all of the fucking boulders he's holding up.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, Jesus Christ,
yeah, bro.
Like
yeah.
pretty far. And then like love how he literally is like winding up the shocker, and then Hulk just.
Yeah.
And I'm like.
They hyped that up in a lot of the promotion too about him running up and doing the big punch.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love how they inverted that by just having the Hulk catch it and just go.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, well, obviously, come on, my man Thanos snapped. Like he's good.
Yeah,
he's all right.
He's definitely one of the stronger beings in.
Oh well, yeah,
in
facts,
Marvel.
facts.
So for the fact that Spider-Man even like fought him even a little bit is pretty amazing.
But also the Spider-Man versus Hulk lore like fights go stupid dummy, right? In the comics where it's like it is dope where I wonder if they even ever give us another like even if it's like there's a chance where like there's a point where Hulk gets like taken over by somebody again where they fight for like, maybe 2 seconds.
I don't know.
I mean, it's especially if this happens, it's rare they do it again.
Exactly.
But,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. But it would be cool because there is parts where they show off how strong Spider-Man really is because a lot of people don't realize how strong he truly is.
Oh, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And so
he holds back.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he holds back, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it's like the Spider-Man and Superman thing where, like, Batman never holds back. But, like,
no,
never holds back. But Superman and Spider-Man, like, super hold back where it's like there's a point where, like, in, where Superman maybe fights, like, a dark side or something like that, where he's, like, a god almost of beings where it's the first time Superman doesn't have to hold back and you really see how strong he can be or whatever. So, like, that he doesn't have to pull his punches or whatever. Same thing with Spider-Man where he first hasn't even like gotten to his full potential of how strong he is. Obviously, and you see in the movie, which is dope because I really like them at least exploring that part where you realize like, oh shit, like yeah, my man's is like strong as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Past like him not even getting to that point where he's catching the what is it what's like the big ass propeller or whatever and like the Punisher's like lair and stuff like that or whatever where it's like you don't realize, bro. Like, my man's is 10 times stronger than it comes off where there are moments where he almost, like, holds his own even more on the power dynamic when him and Hulk have fought. You know what I'm saying? Which is, like, interesting to watch. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I am intrigued to see if they ever play around with that. But just because it'll be an interesting, like, deal of, like, obviously Hulk is stronger, but, like, who's, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That was a vibe. What is it? I feel like in general, probably like the best fight besides, obviously seeing him finally like accept his powers and stuff like that. Like I think I'm gonna quote that for years to come.
I feel like it was a mixture of him accepting both his powers and the fact that he needs people. That's why he says, when they ask, are you Peter Parker or Spider-Man? He says, I'm both. Because it's like he's ignoring two glaring aspects of both of his personalities that are both clashing within him at the same time.
Exactly.
Right? With his powers, he's afraid that his powers are going to get too strong and that he can't control them. For his human self, he's afraid that he's going to get too involved with other people, that it's going to be a detriment to him. As is the typical case with Spider-Man.
Yeah, facts.
So
or detriment to them, which him as well.
Yeah. So, in turn, he had to accept both of those aspects of his dual life in order to come to that answer at the end, which is why I think it had a lot of emotional weight behind it.
The weight on that, bruh, is like bar none. Oh my god. So are you Peter Parker or are you Spider-Man? And then just like, bro, just to turn up and then just I'm both.
And you could feel in that moment he was about to turn up.
Yeah, fact.
You could feel it. He was like, I'm gonna go demon time on all these niggas right now.
And then not only what is it? Does he? But like right after he says I'm both, he like backs it up with the action on what is it? On literally you seeing like me going back to the strength, him punching him and just flying, and then saving him before he dies.
Yeah.
And it's like, like just pure poetry in motion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he hits the, at that, it was just And then I love the
Straight
flash.
out of the PlayStation games, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Those fight scenes, like some of those
You
fight
seen
scenes.
you seen the what is it, the Insomniac game, and then the movie back to back.
It's literally
Bro.
straight
It's so funny.
out of it, and even like a lot of the movements he'd be doing in the movie, straight out of
No,
the games.
the-
Which hold on,
the what is it, the split screen? Yeah.
because we love those games.
Exactly.
We love those games. Those
Bro.
games are absolute
Peak.
cinema.
Peak.
If they had just taken the games and made them into a TV series, that would be the best adaptation
Oh my god.
of Spider-Man
bro. Imagine,
ever.
Imagine.
It would probably even be better than Spectacular.
Imagine.
They could do
Oh my
that.
god, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
They could do that. I'm just saying.
They could do that, but you got what you got in the game.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for the third one.
That
Obviously.
is hella funny though. He's
But
like,
like
you could do that.
that, the storylines in those games, in my opinion, I kind of like them more than the overall Marvel storyline they're doing with Tom and MCU.
Okay, fair.
Well, the story,
But
specifically the first one.
You
though.
you get just more like to flush out though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like I just feel like you feel.
With movies and TV shows and video games, it always comes down to time constraints to specific areas. And I think with the show and a game, you have more time to develop things, whereas like in a movie.
And you're playing it through. You really feel like, because you're playing it through, you're doing a lot of the, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
But I
just
love
have
that
more-
they leaned into a lot of like what made those games great too in this movie.
Exactly.
Made it bump up a lot. I saw what they did there.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it.
I mean, yeah, some of the moves, it's like, bro, like, if you don't do some of those moves, like, it doesn't really, like, embody Spider-Man.
Exactly. Exactly. Because
So-
yes, Spider-Man's very strong, but he's more swift.
Oh, yeah.
He's swift and fluid with his movement. That's why he has the best shoot,
Agile, you know what I'm saying, acrobatic, and like they really showed that off, even with him flipping over the car and shit in the beginning.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
'Cause
all
yeah,
that.
he's strong, but like he's not Superman strong. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So what makes him stand out is the fact that he's got the strength, but he's got the agility. So he'd be dodging, and it's like his punches hurt, but like he needs to do more combos in order to like inflict like actual damage like Superman. Because like I feel like with Superman and even with Batman, it's like they do one hit and you're like down for the count. Whereas with Spider-Man, it's like he chains combos with his webs.
Yeah.
And that's what makes his combat so visually striking.
Yeah, facts.
And they leaned into it a lot more in this movie.
1000%, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, we're gonna do scores. How we feeling on scores?
Scores for this movie?
Yeah.
This is at the very least a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
This is a 9 out of 10. Easy. Could be even. I could even be nicer and put personal enjoyment. This was like 9.5, 10 out of 10. Personal enjoyment. But if we're being a little bit more critical, I would say at the very least it's
That
deserving.
hat's on. That hat's on.
If I have to put the hat on, I have to be a little bit.
I have to put the hat on.
If I have to be a little bit more critical and be like, it's a 9. It's a
Okay.
9.
Okay.
But even then, that's still great.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like minimum got to be 8 or a 9. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What is it? You know what? I'll match you. You know what I'm saying? I'll say 9.
Yeah. I think our
nine it,
love
we'll
of the
nine it.
character kind of puts in a little bit more weight. Into
Yeah. Because I'm like 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But then no. Like 9 is a good place.
Because you
know?
could say like, well, don't put your love for the character into this. I'm like, but then what's the whole point of watching a movie at the end of the day, right? It's like if you don't love the character, then don't go see the movie.
It's too fun, bro.
But it was so good and they did so great that I'm like, it's at least a 9.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out Spider-Man. What is it? To end off this episode, we're gonna do finally our rankings of all the different Spider-Man movies. Okay.
Which will be really interesting because I know that in the future my rankings are going to change based off of stuff that comes out later. But
Okay.
at this point in time, like the way that I have the movies ranked,
Fair.
like is how it is at this point in time. I will say my top 2 will probably never change though.
Okay. I maybe agree. Maybe agree
just
I
for
may
me.
I may say same.
Just for me, my top 2 is definitely never gonna change just because of like personal reasons.
Fair,
But
fair.
I think that certain movies, like from maybe like 3, like through like I want to say 6 or 7, like
He loves
they-
that shit.
Nah. I wasn't even trying to do it as the joke. Like genuinely, it's like in that point of the ranking. And
I swear, it's right here. It's right here.
I literally swear. Where I'm like, those might have a little bit of fluctuation depending on how future installments of the franchise do.
Okay.
Because
fair.
we're also including some other Spider-Man movies that I didn't expect to include in this. And I think the rankings on those specifically are going to change, but I'll talk about that when we get to it.
Fair. Yeah, he's talking about the animated. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this is I mean, this is all movie Spider-Man adaptations. That's what I'm saying. I think that's fair.
So yeah, and I do think that those are specifically like they gotta be in.
Yeah, facts.
So we can.
All right, you go. What is it? 11-1, and then I'll go 11-1.
All right, so I already and I'm gonna explain my reasonings for all of them.
Go crazy.
All right. So I already know your list is gonna be so different from mine.
This is gonna be fun.
I already know.
I'm intrigued, honestly.
I already know it. So obviously, I think the Universal. Sad to say this too, because all these movies are like picking between my favorite kids, if I ever have kids. I love all of these movies, and like the
Man,
difference.
fuck them kids, man.
But the difference in enjoyment is very like slightly like I like this one just a little bit more, or this one a little bit more. You know, it's all slight differences. You know, all these movies are great. I would watch them all again in a heartbeat. You know,
True Spider-Man fan.
yeah, he's my favorite superhero again. So all these movies are great. Just it's so hard to rank them. But like, if I had to,
He's trying to give such a
this is how it would be.
man. Just start killing him in the comments now. He's trying to be so PC right now. He's
No.
These are all my babies.
It's not.
Don't take offense.
It's not
Don't
even,
kill me.
No, it's not even PC. They can disagree with me. It's totally
So funny.
fine. You know, I don't care. I literally rank the movies. If I really cared, I wouldn't rank the movies.
Fair. It was just so
But
like
because I
all
love
my
all,
babies.
because I love all of them, I have to express that even the last place film on this list is still a great movie.
okay, fair.
All right, so 11, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
I think collectively a lot of people can say like the story in that overall is not the best, even with the killer ending. The ending of that movie, we all know is peak. But the story around that didn't really quite hit as much.
Okay, bet.
Number 10, sad to say this is number 10, but the first Amazing Spider-Man.
First Amazing. Okay, so TASM 1. I mean TASM 2, and then TASM.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I love Andrew Garfield as the character a lot, actually. Like, I think out of the 3 actors, he's the greatest in terms of, like, echelon of actors. Like, he always brings his all into everything. It's just, again, he's great in the films, and he might objectively be the best actor of the 3 of them.
Okay.
But I think the story in those movies did not hit as much as like the Toby and the Tom and even like the Miles Morales movies.
Okay.
So sadly, those are the bottom 2.
Okay.
Sadly.
Okay.
After that, Spider-Man 3 with Toby.
Okay.
That movie, super underrated, too overhated. I think that there's a lot of thematic resonance in that movie, and there's a lot of really good points to it. But I also agree with the complaint that they put too many villains in the movie.
Okay.
They're just the inclusion of like all those villains for such like a short amount of time. Just they needed to spread
Flush it
that
out.
out. They need to spread that out and like maybe like that's a whole other topic. I won't get into it right now. But yeah, still think it's great. The Toby movies I have a personal bias towards. So.
Fair.
But I have to objectively say that this is probably one of the weaker movies in the franchise. So sadly, number 9. From here, it's like whatever, you know.
Oh, okay, okay,
So number 8, Far From Home.
okay.
I think that out of all the Tom Holland movies, this one is probably like just the weaker one.
Okay.
Which is again also sad to say because I like Mysterio in the movie a lot, and I think that Tom is obviously great. I just feel like in terms of all of the other Tom movies, they had a lot more weight and emotion and consequences to them.
Yeah.
Aside from like the ending of this, like setting up No Way Home, like most of it is kind of just like, you know, typical like Spider-Man, like, you know, adventure.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
And I feel like it didn't really add a whole lot to Tom's franchise other than just like having him get over the events of Avengers.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is why it's a little bit lower.
Fair.
7, Homecoming.
Okay.
I really like Homecoming a lot, actually. The twist with Vulture is what makes that movie better than Far From Home. Because Far From Home played everything straight.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you knew Mysterio was going to be the bad guy because he's one of the classic Spider-Man villains.
Yeah.
Whereas in Homecoming, it's like, yes, we knew that Vulture was the bad guy, but having him be the dad of the girl he's trying to get with at the time.
Yeah.
Insane twist. And one that I still to this day go, oh my God. Like, you know, I can't believe that.
That's okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
And also, Tom brought such a great personality to the character. And it was like his first proper intro as the character, aside from like his appearance in Civil War.
Yeah.
And I think he did a great job of solidifying himself as like the next Spider-Man
Okay.
in this movie. So that's why it's a little bit higher, a little bit more. Number 6. Now, number 6 and number 5 could be swapped. But
Okay.
for now, 6 is Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
I think I personally enjoyed Across more than Into, like enjoyment-wise. But since it's technically a part 1 of a 2-part story,
Yeah.
I think that at this point in time, it can't be fully judged as better than Into, because Into is such a great standalone like movie,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because by the time you finish Into, you're like, that was a complete story.
Yeah.
When you finish Across, you're like, that's it? like that's the feeling that you get when you finish it, because
Fair,
they're
fair,
literally
fair.
obviously setting up to be a 2-parter. I mean, obviously after Into did so well, they were like, well, we're going to make 2 more movies and it's going to be a 2-parter. We all knew this, but because we don't have the full scope of how the story in Across is fully going to end with Beyond, I got to put it lower for now, but just know that it could be above Into if Beyond is amazing, which I'm having high hopes and expectations that
We're
it will
praying.
be.
We're fucking praying.
We're praying, but we're also praying that it gets released.
Yeah, tell me about it,
We're
bro.
praying that it gets
You know what I'm saying?
released.
Oh my god,
So,
bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, so for now, I'll leave it at 6,
Please.
but just know it could go higher.
Okay.
Very much could.
Alright.
This is what I was talking about when I
Alright,
said
cool, cool.
the rankings will probably change in the coming installments.
Okay.
So for now, though, I'll leave it at 6, even though I liked it a little bit more than Into. 5, though, is Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay.
That movie just did a great job at establishing Miles with the solo movie, you know, and it did a great job of having him be another version of Spider-Man without
Yeah.
taking away from Peter Parker.
Fair.
And all the references in both of those movies are so great, and the way that they do his character in the first movie specifically is such a great development for him.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
obviously, a lot of people, they already know the What's Up Danger scene. Still, some of the toughest scenes
Tell me about
in a
it.
Spider-Man movie.
Bro.
So it's
Yeah.
still amazing. Why I don't
Soundtrack
think
for
it
the gods.
why I don't think it's still better than some of the later Tom and early Toby movies is because we're waiting on that 3rd movie to see how everything wraps up.
Okay.
But still, he's a great Spider-Man.
Okay. For sure.
Fantastic. So that's why it's gonna be number 5.
Interesting take. All right.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Top 4 are like, this is the upper echelon.
Okay.
You know, these are the movies that I will gladly put on any day of the week.
Any of those.
Any day of the week. Number 4 is going to be Brand New Day.
Okay. Okay.
Now, some people might say that this is best Tom Holland movie. I feel like it's just came out, so I feel like that's a lot of recency bias right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is a great Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. For a lot of people, if it's their favorite, then I understand that. I just feel like there were too many things I felt like I predicted in this movie. Where like it didn't like catch me off guard or surprise me as much as say the other Tom movie, which we might get into in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we will get into it in a second. But aside from that, it's his, like I said throughout this entire pod, it's his best portrayal of the character. It's still one of the best Spider-Man movies. And again, top 4 is like very minuscule difference in how much I enjoy these movies.
Okay. Very minuscule difference. All right, bet.
But yeah, minuscule difference in it's gonna go number 4.
Okay. Bet.
Number 3, No Way Home.
Okay.
I think that even though Tom was better in Brand New Day, I still think he killed it in this movie.
Okay.
I thought he was still really, really good as the character. I loved all the villains coming back. I loved having all 3 Spider-Men in this movie. This is easily the most climactic Spider-Man movie out of all of them.
Yeah.
It's got the most stakes. It's got the most, I think, twists and turns.
Okay.
It's got probably the best ending of the Tom movies, with him finally deciding to be Spider-Man and fully ascend into adulthood, which is where he's at in Brand New Day.
Okay.
And it's just great. It's great if you're a Spider-Man fan. If you're a Spider-Man fan, that movie is going to tickle your pickle. So,
Fair,
yes.
fair.
Number 3 is going to go to No Way Home.
Tickle your pickle.
Yeah, I think it's going to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
For most Spider-Man.
That's fair.
It's great. It's a great time. Number 2, the original Spider-Man 1.
Okay.
That first Tobey film started it all for me. I watched that movie, not in theaters, sadly, but I watched it on DVD as a kid. It was like probably the first superhero movie that I ever watched, and it set the bar for how superhero movies should be.
Okay.
And even though a lot of people say, well, the characters don't look like they're teenagers or whatever, I'm like, guys, this was like a thing in a lot of the early 2000s movies. Nobody looked like teenagers in the early 2000s.
Nobody, bro.
Nobody. If you
my
see
gosh.
all the movies from that era, like that should have no detriment into this movie,
Bro.
like at all.
None, bro.
Sam Raimi killed it in the movie when it came to telling the story, the origin story, being the staple of superhero origin stories in general.
Yeah.
And having Tobey be Spider-Man and having especially Willem Dafoe be Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Such a great duo to bounce off of each other as both protagonist and antagonist. And that final fight scene is still one of the best fight scenes in superhero movie history.
That's fair.
It still goes raw to this day.
That's fair.
And I think it captures something that a lot of the Marvel fight scenes miss, because you're talking about CGI. A lot of the fight scenes in the Marvel movies feel too clean, which lends into a lot of the CGI-ness of it. Whereas in this fight scene for Spider-Man 1, the characters are getting like battered, bruised, dirty. You see the filth on their face, the sweat, the blood, and everything. It felt raw, and it still feels raw. It's crazy.
Okay.
And yeah, just that first Tobey movie.
No, that's fair. That is fair.
All around, still a great movie to put on to someone who has no idea who Spider-Man is. It's a great intro.
Okay.
It's a great intro. So that's why it's number 2. I think it's this and my number 1, which should be obvious, are like basically tied. You know?
Okay.
But number 1 obviously goes to Spider-Man 2. the sequel to the first Spider-Man that Sam Raimi did. This is just one of the best superhero movies ever made, easily. I think that out of all the Spider-Man movies, it captures Peter Parker and Spider-Man struggle the best out of all of them. I think Brand New Day did a great job with its take of essentially Spider-Man 2-ism story with him having that same struggle.
Yeah.
But this movie, they just go in on him, like in that his job he's always late to and he's getting fired. He fails all of his classes. His girl that he loves is like literally getting married in this movie. And above all, like he has to take the picture of that moment where she gets proposed to and says yes. And his best friend they just go all in on making sure that he has the worst life possible that I've ever seen any character in any movie have.
That's fair.
And they just capture that so well, and having him like realize by the end of the movie that he has to give up on that idea of having that normal life and having those things in order to be great and be responsible for the people of the world. And having him struggle and learn that lesson throughout the movie is still like the direct epicenter of the Spider-Man character. And I think that's why this movie is the best one. It just captures Spider-Man the best out of any of the Spider-Man movies. Also, the train fight scene, Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, playing a villain who you empathize with more than just hate, like with Green Goblin. The complexities in the movie and the ending, everything about this movie is top tier, and it's up there with Dark Knight as one of the best superhero movies ever made. Period. Sam Raimi
Point blank. Period.
set the bar with Chris Nolan for superhero movies, and technically he did it before him.
Not technically, like way before.
Yeah, he technically did it before.
Yeah, way before. Jesus Christ.
So, again, top two.
Way before.
Top two, they're like basically both number one for me.
So at this point, I just want to do a 1 and a 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But there you go. That's my rankings. So.
All right, not bad rankings. Okay, I rock with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Mine's a little different.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have some fun with this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're gonna have some fun with this.
I'm ready. I want to hear this.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm so.
And feel free to chime in. I you know what I'm saying? I want to hear your outrage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to see in the comments from people what their rankings are.
Yeah, facts.
Because
You know what I'm
I
saying?
would love to see how different the people who are watching this. I would love to see how different your takes are than from both of ours. Because
Oh my gosh.
there are definitely movies where we've placed them in specific areas where you're like, I don't know. So I want to see that.
Fair. No, yeah. Please comment your rankings, or at least comment what you would change about our rankings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all right, number 11, TASM, the first movie. You know what I'm saying? The Amazing Spider-Man 1, right?
Okay.
Now, for me, I mean, yeah, it's just like, I'm right there with you where I love Andrew Garfield. You know what I'm saying? Like, great actor. Like, he does play Spider-Man well. Yeah, he just didn't get a good script. You know what I'm saying? In the end of the
Sad
day.
to say.
And then on top of that, I mean, it just doesn't do it for me where it literally feels like a carbon copy of the original first Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just doing the same things that they did in that one and this one, just different actor, different side shot of the same damn near like scene and sometimes, and then having a lesser good villain in what is it in the Lizard and show or whatever versus Green Goblin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And so
Well, it's hard to top the Green Goblin performance.
yeah, but it's like you could have done so many different villains besides that one. Where I get it because like it overarches the rest of the story like throughout into TASM 2, whatever. But it's just it wasn't it. And then one thing that always irked me immediately when the movie ended till probably this day is the fact that he pretty much gets her dad killed. You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, pretty much gets her dad killed. And then he cracking jokes like everything's all good.
But this is the best kind of promise to bring.
You know what I'm saying? And then he cracking jokes right after. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
So we're just negating the whole purpose of the ending.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't learned shit. Oh, yeah. Now we just pimping. Now we just bitch magnet. You know what I'm saying? I know dads died and everything, but we gonna crack some jokes right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, hold on. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? That like just irked me. I was like, all right, bro. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I guess. And I remember I went to see that with my cousin, and I was like, what the fuck is, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And so, yeah. So, TASM, what is it? TASM 1. 10. Far From Home.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
But I agree with you in that it's the weakest of Tom's movies.
for sure.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and I think what is it? We're kind of semi on the same page of like the ranking of specific like trilogies and whatever like movies. It's just about where we have them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We have them.
but I can already see where you're going because like there's not as much emotional weight behind that movie as there is all of Tom's other movies, which is why I ranked it the lowest out of all of his.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. I don't know if I fully said that or fully was able to clarify that, but I just feel like, when you go into all of his movies like Homecoming, No Way Home, Brand New Day, there's like heavy like weight to one specific thing, whereas this movie was just him in Europe, like just trying to get with MJ.
I was about to say, it's just a love story.
Yeah, exactly. And they didn't do too much to add more to it.
Great scenes, like him and what is it, like the ending fight scene, great. I mean, Jake Gyllenhaal in general, like, did amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was great, but at the same time, like, yeah, the movie in general was just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably enjoyed the second half of the movie a lot, but like the first half was just like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get you.
So, yeah, that one, yeah, there's got to be there. 9, Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I wanted to go a little higher just because of I do really enjoy the movie in general, but what really takes it down lower is just how weird they made, these different dance sequences where this motherfucker's in like a fucking musical and shit. And I was like, oh my God, like literally like looking like an emo baby child. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. He looked like Nicky in that one Adam Sandler movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but if somebody understands the reference, let me know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, deadass, like that's like that just like amalgamation of scenes alone just gives me such a weird like vibe when I watch it. I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what is it? Him just ore farming a little bit in, the black suit and Venom, whatever, cool. Even like the Eddie scene, like him like at the church, cool. But like obviously, them doing all it together, it wasn't obviously great. But I wish it was better, but that's we always wish it was better.
Yeah, I agree. But I do want to really quickly say two more positives about this movie because, again, I have more of an appreciation for it, especially after the MCU has become a thing since that movie. And the two things I want to highlight is the theme of forgiveness in that movie, it goes crazy. And the fact that, like, his whole lesson in that movie is to learn to forgive other people and himself.
Because you got to forgive Sandman, you got to forgive fucking, like, bro, like, fuck.
And the same with Harry in the movie, who should have been the main bad guy, by the way, but that's a whole other conversation. His whole thing was that he couldn't forgive Peter in the movie, but then by the end of it, he does.
Yeah.
And I think that outline of an idea really would have worked in that movie. So again, that theme is very prevalent and adds to the movie. And the fact that there's a theme like that in a Spider-Man movie like this, that's not really in any of the other ones, adds to it.
I think it's hard to do him as the main villain and only or whatever, just because it's like, oh, we're just gonna have another Green Goblin, and that's it. We're not gonna get anything else. So I think that would have been hard for them to do, obviously. But yeah, I kind of agree. I guess you
And
mean.
then the second point though is the ending of the movie, the way that they complete it, is a great conclusion to the Toby trilogy. Like the final few scenes.
Fair.
After they beat
That's
Venom
true.
and Harry dies and they end the trilogy off with him in the jazz bar with MJ. It's a very quiet, conclusive end to Toby's character where you don't really need to have any more with him.
That's true.
Even though they wanted to do a fourth movie, but I felt like they ended it quite well.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can second that.
Personally
Second
wise,
that.
I actually would put it. I would have liked to put it way higher on the list, but because I understand that the movie wasn't well executed, I have to put it at number 9 as well.
Fair. I was like, but I was like, also, this is your list, pimp. Fuck 'em.
No, but I agree with most people in that it's not a very well executed film.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
So I have to again with the critic hat. We gotta keep that on.
Hello. All right. 8, Spider-Man: Homecoming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so for this, it's like, for me, I mean, it's a good movie. It just feels there's like a slight blandness. It feels like, you know what I'm saying, but also, I think there was a sense of this is the first Spider-Man movie, and we're doing it on a Marvel level stage. So I thought, oh, maybe you give me a more, maybe yes, I understand. I liked how grounded it was, but I felt like it deserved a more grandiose start. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like the fact that we go from this to Far From Home, and you know what I'm saying, it's like night and day, where I feel like if you started here, going to where you went from Far From Home makes a little more sense, on top of maybe you do something different too, but and I mean, Vulture was great, Michael Keaton's great, amazing.
Oh yeah.
And you are right on the, what is it, on the flip, when you're like, oh, she's Pops, oh shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
him being so menacing,
That shocked me in the theaters,
just
by the way. When I saw that, I was shook. I was like,
because it is a great scene, and they do such a good job of oh my god, I just got shocked that this is he's the villain, and then on top of that, now you're already in we're in the car, and the tension's still high, which is it's great. You know what I'm saying? But then it feels underwhelming in the end with the fight and everything.
yeah.
So it's good, but it doesn't do too much for me. And there's really low rewatchability for that movie for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just okay, yeah, it's a Spider-Man movie. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of just, it's kind of it. Yeah, for me, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's a Spider-Man movie, but that's it. Now, 7, TASM 2. Right?
Oh, yeah.
So now I haven't.
I know you're a big TASM 2 fan.
So yeah. So for me, I think one thing is the ending of that movie holds so much more weight than than a lot of those other movies, where that in itself bumps it up to me so much more, because when you see that happen, no matter how much you're what's going on sometimes in the movie, that shit hurts. You feel it. You know what I'm saying? I was talking earlier, you're watching art, it's a feeling. Bro, you feel that shit. Damn near crying, you damn near tearing up. I feel it, bro. When he talks about this shit in, No Way Home, I feel it.
Oh, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To a different degree. And so with that, I feel like that is one thing that definitely bumps it up to me, where I'm yeah, people hate this movie so much it should be, 11 or whatever. I gotta bump it up for that. You know what I'm saying? And then for the 2, the visuals are just I can rewatch the movie for the visuals alone.
It does have some of the best swinging scenes.
Swinging scenes, the fighting scenes. Also, I think he has the best what is it? I think he has the best like quips. We were talking about quips and just
Oh, yeah.
like the best comedy side of things.
Yeah.
He's the best at the comedy side when it comes to him in the actual.
Excuse me, Mr. Criminal.
Yeah. Like best on the comedy side for sure. And what is it? I think with some of the different like shots and the scenes like that, it bumps it up enough where I'm like, all right, even though the story is. You know what I'm saying? And just how some of the characters is, whatever. It definitely bumps it up enough where I'm like, the rewatchability factor is definitely still there where I can enjoy it enough. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely big TASM 2 guy, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, TASM 2 gets, I'm right there as you are maybe with Spider-Man 3. I'm like, it just gets too much hate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I
love
think
my TASM 2.
I think that and Spider-Man 3 get a lot of unnecessary hate.
Yeah, facts.
Again, and just because I put TASM 2 at the bottom of my list doesn't mean that I don't like the movie. It's like I said, like it's still great. I enjoy it, and I think that because at the time Andrew and Emma were dating, they had the best chemistry, aside from maybe Tom and Zendaya and like the later movies. You know what I mean? Like
Chemistry is uncanny.
Uncanny in that.
That's why you feel it when she dies, bro.
Yeah. They really leaned into that aspect of the story, which is why it made that part hit really, really hard.
Bro.
And it's like you said, it led to Andrew coming back in No Way Home and giving his best performance
Bro.
out of all the Spider-Man movies he's been in.
So.
And when you talk about No Way Home, I'm going to reiterate some of my favorite Spider-Man scenes ever are in that movie, and a lot of it is because of Andrew.
Fair. Okay. Far. All right, so 6, we're going Spider-Man No Way Home. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
so we're gonna get into it now then.
Yeah. And so why I have it under Brand New Day, because I know you were saying, like, I actually really like the point that you're saying that, like, this has like the biggest stakes and everything like that in No Way Home. I think for me, the difference is, I think as a Spider-Man movie, like at its core, this is less of a Spider-Man movie than Brand New Day.
Oh, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
And so because of that, I had to go under it, right?
It felt like a Spider-Man Avengers movie.
You know what I'm saying? And so because of that, I had to go under it, on top of, there are certain parts of the movie where it's almost made for theater consumption, where sometimes it like hits flat in a sense of where like there's dead ass moments where they know, like it feels like a sitcom sometimes, where there's certain moments where they know you're gonna start clapping and cheering when they show up on screen, and you watch it just at the crib chilling, it doesn't hit as hard. You know what I'm saying? Because they know this is literally for consumption for people in the theater, their first time watching it. And we know people are going to be, oh my God, yeah. But you're watching at the crib and it's like silent. And you're like, why is it so quiet, bro? Like, what are we doing? And you're like, oh, wait, okay, yeah. But like, but you don't realize that just because they understand like how it's going to like play out when you're watching this movie, like when people are watching in theaters. So that... You know what I'm saying? These are like small nitpicky things, you know what I'm saying? Because like you said, once we get kind of here, we're in the upper echelon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so, so it's like stuff like that. I mean, I love this movie to death just with, like Andrew's part, just Peter Lee, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, like.
That, and then when he catches MJ. And he
bro.
goes, are you okay?
Bro.
Like, yeah. And he just goes.
Yeah, bro. He
seems struggling, and she's like, "Are you okay?" It's just like,
yeah.
like brother.
Like that shit hits on another level.
And my favorite scene in that movie is when the two of them, him and Toby, come and they meet Tom for the first time, and they just talk about their trauma and they share it. That's probably my favorite Spider-Man scene ever.
She was my MJ.
Yeah, bro. And then when he said like eventually I got rageful. I got bitter. I just stopped pulling my punches. Because I just don't want you to end up like me. Like damn, bro. Like wow.
No,
You know?
I feel it, bro.
And even Toby talking about Uncle Ben and everything, I'm like, that's literally my favorite Spider-Man scene ever. It's like, yeah, I like the scene of them joking about like the web shooters and everything, but
Yeah.
that scene is them like genuinely having a conversation about being Spider-Man
Yeah, facts.
and what that means for them.
And it's hard because this is the only moment they can have where any other person in the entire world understands what they're going through.
Exactly.
So yeah, no, the weight it holds is insane.
Yeah, that movie. It just has some of my favorite Spider-Man scenes ever, and still probably my favorite Spider-Man fight scene.
Okay.
With and I'm not talking about the Green Goblin one at the end, even though that one is really good. I'm talking about the one with the apartment scene when Green Goblin first reveals himself, and like Tom and Willem are just going ham on each other, and like that's actually them doing it too. Like there's no stunt doubles. It's like literally them fighting each other and like going crazy, and Willem going strong enough to have it all. And then he just like catches his punch and goes, too weak to take it! Boom! It just sends him flying. I'm like, damn! When I saw it in the theater for the first time, I was like, whoa! Dude, this is just straight Spider-Man 1 vibes again, bro. We're going in. I love this. You know, it's so just the catharsis I felt from watching that movie then and even now. I still feel it. And I remember the emotions I felt watching it the first time. It comes back again. I'm just like, it's just so good.
It's just so good.
It's just so good, you know. And then yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just so funny. I know.
And he's just, and he realizes like, oh shit, I'm not doing nothing
Yeah,
to this man.
exactly.
I'm not doing nothing to this man.
Should I stop or?
Yeah. And then he sends him through the floor.
Bro.
I'm like, dude, some of them, again, going back to the Raw fight scenes, that was Raw right there.
That was the first time. Tom got into a scuffle.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
First time I saw him like actually like in pain, and I'm like, I actually like feel you on this one, brother. Like this one is not an easy one. I'm telling you.
I understand your pain right now.
Yeah. And then of course the Aunt May thing. Didn't expect that going into the theaters. Talk about emotion right there.
That's true.
That was something that I fully didn't expect because again with Tom's Spider-Man, they already hinted that Uncle Ben was already a thing. They did hint at it, like in like the first 2 movies.
Yeah.
But then when the real Uncle Ben, his Aunt May came and she said the line, I looked at my homie and I was like,
They're about to kill her right now.
I'm like, she's the Uncle Ben and this is his origin story. Did not expect that.
That's so funny.
And then of course the surprise of again.
Absolute cinema.
So beautiful. And then the ending and then the final fight scene.
Yeah.
Everything. But yeah.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, I already talked about my rating. I'm still lit to talk more about Spider-Man.
He's so oh god, that's so funny.
You can keep going. You can keep going. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take.
He's like, go back.
I'm like, go back to why you think it's number 6.
That's so funny. I'm saying, yeah, number 6, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I respect it. I do understand where you're coming from because again, some of my main homies brought up the same thing of like, it's not like a core Spider-Man movie. It's like an Avengers Spider-Man movie, and that's why I like the Brand New Day more. And I look at them and I'm like, that's fair. I can agree with that take.
Yeah.
It's not my personal take, but I agree.
Yeah, because you also have Doctor Strange and you have a lot of other stuff going on, so. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, but he's like kind of like an afterthought, Loki.
Yeah. But like, you know, yeah.
It's a Spider-Man movie at the end of
it. It is. You know. Okay, so 5 is Spider-Man Brand New Day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so, what is it? Yeah, what is it? For me, this is definitely Tom Holland's best Spider-Man performance.
Easily.
Like I said earlier, I think it took a while for him to really come into the character of Spider-Man, but I only think that's the case, that it took longer because of him having to deal with the Marvel side of things.
That, and then also like Sony kind of selling the rights to Spider-Man around the time of Civil War, but not fully doing it. So
All
they
over the place, bro.
they set things up in Civil War with Spider-Man, like with the Iron Man thing that like they just couldn't escape from writing wise, so they had to like kind of make him like a Spider-Man Junior for like the first two movies, and then it wasn't until the third one that they were like, okay, we can finally do
Exactly.
Spider-Man.
But I think also because everything has been predicated to have a lot of other components besides just him when it comes to the superhero side, have hindered him to becoming his own Spider-Man and really like, becoming one with the character. Whether that's the Iron Man, you know what I'm saying, Junior, whatever, all of that. And then we have 3 Spider-Mans, not just one. And then, finally it's like, okay, just Spider-Man, just him. Yeah, we have Hulk, but they did it so well where all these other characters are just, part of it. But they don't do it with like mixing them in a Spider-Man 3 kind of way, I guess.
Yeah, and also like not having them be the ones to kind of help him take care of like the main threat, whereas like he's mainly just doing everything on his own. And
Exactly.
They're just there acting as like supporting roles for him.
Exactly. So yeah, what is it?
Except
Brand
for
new
the
day.
whole fight scene, but like that's all that was done tastefully.
Fire, I'm telling you. So yeah, brand new day. What is it? Number 5 for me. He's just the best version of Spider-Man right now, which I really enjoyed the movie top to bottom. Mwah.
I definitely think he's
feel
the
me?
most complete version of Spider-Man that we've had.
Yeah, and I will say it is close on the 5 and 6 can be. What is it? The No Way Home and Brand New Day. They can be closely interchangeable. I'm not gonna say those are right there, but like right now, I'm definitely saying Brand New Day over No Way Home. But
They're neck and neck. It's like those two movies are like neck and neck for like number 2, and then the first 2 Tobey movies are neck and neck for number 1. That's how I feel about it.
fair. All right, and then 4, Spider-Man. So like, you know what I'm saying? So Tobey Spider-Man is 4 for me. And so what is it? I would have it higher, but obviously, you can kind of see where the top 3 are going to go.
Oh, I know.
But what is it? Yeah. Great movie. Great, introduction to this character. I think, it's probably a little biased, but no one's going to do Spider-Man how Sam did it or how Tobey embodied it. You know what I'm saying? No way close. I feel like because it's the first installment, it, kind of paved the way. It shows you what you can do with the character. It shows you kind of how we view the character, especially for some people who've never read a Spider-Man comic, seen a Spider-Man cartoon, whatever, a day in their life. It's a great, picture of what it can be, and he did it flawlessly, and it's become I'm right. It has become one of the most iconic just things in film when it comes to superhero movies in general. You know what I'm saying? So that, the bar none, amazing. But number 4, number 3, Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I actually, again, I agree with you on this point in that I probably enjoyed Across more than Into, but again, putting the film cap on, it's a detriment.
That's a good
It's
take
both a blessing
though.
and a curse. It's like I think that Into is a better standalone movie than Across, which is why I ranked it higher. But honestly, Story and Across, fire.
So fire, bro.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, Into. Your thoughts on Into?
I think Into's a great movie. I definitely feel like you definitely are doing a lot with having the multiverse kind of stuff going on with all the different Spider-Mans. I do like how they did it. One, I'm just a whore for a good animation movie. I think I'm just a kid at heart, so seeing like animation and just, it done so well and how colorful and how creative the art style is for, the Miles Morales Spider-Man, it's so amazing to see. then take the story side of things, it is a great standalone movie. Like top to bottom, they do a great job setting it up. They do an amazing job with just taking you through the world. Even though I'm like, yeah, it's a lot with the different type of Spider-Mans, it is really good with making sure it's not too much, not doing too much, you know? They kind of do it tastefully and almost like kind of perfect, where they bring all those different characters in, but it's not overshadowing what the real theme, the through line is for Miles Morales and what he's learning and everything like that, you know? And so for just that, I mean, yeah, it's obviously why it's so high up there, you know? The animation plus just how good of a movie it is, it's just up there, you know? And like that, what is it? Yeah, these like, what is it? It's so close to me putting Spider-Man above this in, you know what I'm saying, across. I mean, in this in into, you know what I'm saying, and then putting into down one or whatever. But yeah, it's the animation goes crazy. The probably this is probably better than even across, but probably one of the best what is it, soundtracks in movie history.
Oh yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm
with that.
saying? Like, oh my gosh, like top to bottom, literally the best, one of the best like soundtracks I've ever heard. Like, bro, like every song, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like you were saying earlier, I keep a check. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's fire. And even what is it? Yeah, you talking about earlier the What's Up Danger scene? Like, yeah, that shit gives you chills, bro.
So good.
Oh my god.
So good.
And yeah, so it's just there's so many different things I can say about it, but yeah, it is a great standalone movie. And so my number 2 is Across the Spider-Verse. And it has to be higher for the sole purpose of, yeah, I enjoyed it more.
Yeah,
So,
that's
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
very fair. If I wasn't such a freaking film critic cat person,
Cinephile. He denies it, but then he says shit like this.
I would put Across above it, and I feel like when Beyond comes out, I definitely will, because I need to
Okay.
see the full picture of what they're doing with the story, because Across, again, it's like I felt like when I finished it, I watched only half of a movie.
It's a long ass fucking movie.
Yeah, but like it's still only
It's a long movie. I only watched half of it. All right, Lord of the Rings, come extended edition. All right.
But it's true though.
No, I get.
When
Yeah,
you
no,
finish
you're right.
it,
You're right. You're
it's
right.
like the same thing with Lord of the Rings. I mean, no one could fully say that the trilogy was a masterpiece until the story was complete.
Yeah.
It's the same thing here. It's like I can appreciate Into on its own because it's its own standalone thing and it's not trying to set anything up. Whereas this Across felt like very much like a first half of a movie.
Yeah.
When I finished it. When I finished it, I was like, "That's it." They were like, "That's it." I was like, "Man, that was so peak," but it was like only half. But that was only half of peak.
Yeah.
You know, whereas when Beyond comes out and it's over, it's definitely gonna go above Into. I just need to see the ending.
I'm just waiting to put it above.
I'm waiting. I literally am. I'm waiting to put it above. So you guys better put the movie out.
I'm crying, bro.
I'm waiting to put Across above. I want to. I liked it more personally, but I can't until the movie's fully done.
I don't know if it's ever coming out, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
And they just hate us.
They hate us because they ain't us. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Across is amazing. Like, what is it? Just what they did with the story. I feel like I was not expecting anything that came out of that story, and it was beautiful. I mean, talking about other scenes, that what is it? Coi Leray song in the train. You know what I'm saying? So you don't love me, so tryna love me, cut me to the. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like amazing scene yet again. The emotions in this, kind of getting like what is it? A different lens and everything of all the different Spider-Mans and them like flushing out, like, we're not just going to show you a lot of different Spider-Mans. We're going to, like, you know, actually maybe, like, flush out some of their different, like, you know, personalities. And, you know, it was really cool to see. On top of just, what is it, seeing how they did a multiverse kind of thing in a very good way. You know, like, you didn't, like, come out of that and be like, Fuck, that was a lot, bro. I don't know. Like, you know, like you came out and be like, oh, wow, okay. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they did everything tastefully. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't like a corny part. Even like, you know what I'm saying? Them doing the whole, oh, you. It didn't feel corny. It felt, you know what I'm saying?
No,
It
the
made
references
sense.
were in line with how the movie was feeling.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, everything. You know, even the little childish Gambino cameo, like, everything just kind of like went, nah, I'm going to do my own thing.
Oh, that, yes, and the twist.
Bro, right?
The twist in the movie. You were never supposed to be Spider-Man! The spider wasn't from your dimension. I'm like, bro, and there's so many implications as to where they are going to take that specific twist. Because it's not fully, like, elaborated on of, like, well, if it's not from his universe, then how and why and everything, right? Like, what is the grand setup here? And I agree in that the film was more enjoyable and more engaging and more, like I'm here for this. You know what I mean?
On the edge of your seat, like the whole movie.
They're doing something different with not just the Miles, but like Spider-Man as a whole, and like what that means, like with the whole multiverse thing, and like how everything relates to everything, and how the twist and everything is like how's it all going to end up and connect by the end of it all. So I agree in that. I enjoy it more than Into. I just need to know how it's gonna end.
We get it, Mr. Cinephile. We understand. We understand your plight here. Okay.
It makes you sad because it's like it makes you sad because it's like I almost do want to swap the rankings.
No.
But
No.
Listen. Notice how I said almost. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it the way that it is.
Okay.
I'm going to stick to it for now.
All right.
It will definitely change in the future.
Yeah.
But for now, it is where it is. For now, it is where it is. But I agree with the personal enjoyment thing.
Fair. You know what I'm saying? Glad we're on the same page, though. You know what I'm saying? I like that. And then, obviously, number one, Spider-Man 2. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, there's like a little, obviously, like the psychology of everybody always saying, like, yeah, everybody usually loves the 2 of a trilogy. I think maybe they do Spider-Man 3 better. Everybody likes Spider-Man 3 more. But, yeah, what is it? Spider-Man 2, it's just, no matter what, most likely every single person except, I don't know, people who are, like, under the age of 15 or something are going to say that the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man. So it's like that is like number one. And then obviously just out of the 3, this one's the best. You know what I'm saying? He's finally like, super like in the, like full, like I am Spider-Man and like, he know what he doing. And then just, Dr. Octavius says like a villain is just how they did him was beautiful because not only is it like you said, like I'm so right there with you where it's how he's not just like it's not just on some like hatred, it's a way deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole mental struggle. There's so much going on.
It's the dreams.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
the dreams that the characters have. I'm not talking about sleeping dreams. I'm talking about like dreams for the future.
Yeah.
Which is again another theme in the movie was. The his whole predication on being the villain is that he was trying to do anything he can to make sure his dream, his invention, comes into fruition. But in order to do the right thing, he had to let all that go. And of course, who better to teach him that lesson than Peter Parker, the man who lets everything go to be Spider-Man.
Hello.
There's just so many so much beautiful craft that goes into that movie specifically that I think anybody with semi-cinephile knowledge will agree that objectively it's the best story-wise.
Yeah, facts.
At the very least, even if it's not their favorite.
Exactly. And then I just love, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying? I think I have all of them on DVD, or at least the first 2. So,
bro, I've been having them on DVD since I was like
little
5, 6 years old. Like literally. My mom really put the first one on like, hey, you want to watch this movie? It's my favorite superhero. Okay.
Oh, see, at least he had, you know what I'm saying? My mom she didn't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. a little different. She didn't know what was going on.
Hey,
but
my mom knows ball.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out moms, because my mom don't know ball, bro.
Mom knows ball.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, so At least we agree on the number one. But I feel like it would have been shocking if we didn't. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, like you said, no matter what anybody has to say, it's kind of hard to not put that number one.
Yeah.
You know. Shout out Spider-Man 2, bro. And Doc, what is it? And Doc, what is it? Doc Ock is just such a cool villain, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
And so,
the arms still look great to this day.
bro, and yeah, how good it looks.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bruh.
I'm like, those arms, they still look real to this day.
Oh God, bro.
You know, they like just the way that they did him and like that and like the train scene, that fight is like
Great stakes in this movie too.
oh my gosh,
You know
dude.
what I'm saying?
And like just everything that happened in the movie was just so perfectly done.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of the best superhero movies ever made.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, no, you're right. You know what I'm saying, up there with the Dark Knight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like that
don't
and
miss.
Dark Knight. Those are like the two like standards for like if your superhero movie wants to hit, you gotta make them hit up to this point.
Where it's still, I feel like, because there's people who maybe say other different superhero movies, but I think a standard that I'm thinking of is one, great film. Two, it still stands the test of time, like it still holds up today. And then whether that's how it looks, you know what I'm saying, just the feeling of watching whatever. And then three, what is it? It just feeling like a real, true like film, you know? Because it's like it's not just a superhero movie; it can be just a movie.
Yeah, it goes
You know,
beyond that. It goes
which is
beyond
amazing.
just being like, oh, this is another like story in the Spider-Man franchise or the Batman franchise or something.
Like, you want to watch a movie or do you want to watch a superhero movie? Like, it can be both.
Because Dark Knight, that was like a fit, like that was a crime thriller film.
You know what I'm saying?
And Spider-Man 2 is a drama film, you know, and it's like if you don't have that underlying like kind of semi-film knowledge going into a movie and being put into execution,
Yeah, facts.
then it's not going to hit as hard.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I like the list. I like the list. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out. Thank you guys for watching. Another day, you know, another dollar. Hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you're watching this, whenever you're watching this. Thank you for coming on again, Dill.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all better subscribe to this man right here. I'm telling you right now.
Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow if you're listening on audio version. What is it? Make sure to go into the details to follow us on our socials. Links in the description. Links in bios for any socials. You know, follow us at mc.pod.cast. All socials. Follow us on audio only podcasts on any platform at the MC Podcast. Follow Dylan at
Instagram, Dylan.Pierce. TikTok, Dylan.Pierce _ and YouTube, Red Jacket Reviews.
Hello. Stay tuned. Go watch a movie. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Another one bites the dust. Hey. Another one bites the dust.
Okay.
Bum, bum.